guys, welcome back to our channel. This time we're going to present 5 sci-fi anime recommendations from 2010 to 2019. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Check it out! Number 5 is Megalobox. Megalobox is an original anime made by Studio TMS Entertainment. Directed by Yo Moriyama, this anime aired from April 2018 to June 2018 with a total had 13 episodes. Megalobox tells story about Jungdok, an underground fighter of Megalobox, an evolution of boxing that utilizes mechanical limbs known as gear to enhance the speed and power of its users. Despite the young man's brimming potential as a boxer, the illegal nature of his participation forces him to make a living off of throwing matches as dictated by his boss Gansaku Nanbu. However, this all changes when the Megalobox champion Yuri enters his shabby ring under the guise of just another challenger. Taken out in a single round, Jungdok is left with a challenge. If you're serious about fighting me again, then fight your way up to me and my ring. Filled with overwhelming excitement and backed by the criminal syndicate responsible for his thrown matches, Jungdok enters Megalonia, a world-spanning tournament that will decide the strongest Megaloboxer of them all. Having no name of his own, he takes on the moniker of Joe as he begins his climb from the very bottom of the ranked list of the fighters. With only 3 months left to qualify, Joe must face off against opponents, the likes of which he has never fought in order to meet the challenge of his rival. Megalobox presents an anime concept that is arguably unique by bringing the theme of boxing sports combined with sci-fi element in it. The boxing sport here is also not done traditionally because boxing in this anime uses a technology that helps the boxers in this anime are able to deliver a punch that is stronger than usual. The story is presented with a simple but powerful narration. The main character in this anime also has a clear motivation and goals, thus making this anime more interesting to follow. Visuals in the anime are displayed in a unique style but give the right feel for this anime. The animation is well presented, especially in the fight scenes that feel very intense and exciting to watch. Overall, with a simple but interesting story, then cool characters and intense battles, make this anime one of the unique sports anime that must be watched. Number 4 is Uchu Kyōdai. Uchu Kyōdai is an anime adaptation from manga of the same name made by Chuya Koyama. This anime aired from April 2012 to March 2014 with a total had 99 episodes. There are also 2 movies. The first movie premiered in July 2012 and the second movie premiered in August 2014. Uchu Kyōdai tells story about Muta Nanba and his younger brother Hibito, who witnessed what they believe to be a UFO flying toward the moon on a summer night in 2006. This impressive and unusual phenomenon leads both siblings vowing to become astronauts, with Hibito aiming for the moon and Muta convinced that the eldest brother has to be one step ahead for Mars. Now an adult, life hasn't turned out how Muta had pictured it. He is diligently working in an automotive company, whereas Hibito is on his way to be the very first Japanese man to step on the moon. However, after losing his job, Muta is presented with an unexpected opportunity to catch up to his younger brother when the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, commonly known as JAXA, accepts his application to participate in the next astronaut selection. Despite self-doubts about his prospects, Muta is unwilling to waste this chance of a lifetime, and thus embarks on an ambitious journey to fulfill the promise made 19 years ago. Uchu Kyōdai gave us stories of siblings on their journey to reach the dream of being an astronaut and going to the moon. This anime is able to combine the elements of slice of life and sci-fi and make it entertaining but also inspirational. In this anime, we will see that the struggle to become an astronaut is not easy, especially for the older brother Muta, who must face various obstacles before he can follow in the footsteps of his younger brother Hibito to become an astronaut. In addition to the elements of slice of life and sci-fi, this anime also presents various comedy elements in it, ranging from the behavior of the characters to various funny jokes that will entertain the audience so the story is not too rigid. The characters in this anime have unique personalities and different backgrounds, making the interaction between the characters interesting to follow. Character development, especially for Muta as the main character, is able to be presented properly and does not feel forced. The visuals presented look good, with a variety of backgrounds and artwork that are able to be displayed in detail, and for the character design it also looks good because it still follows the original manga design. Overall, if you're looking for a unique but inspirational slice of life and sci-fi anime, then this one is perfect for you to watch. Number 3 is Carol and Tuesday. Carol and Tuesday is an original anime made by Studio Bones. Directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, this anime aired from April 2019 to October 2019 with a total had 24 episodes. Carol and Tuesday takes place in terraformed Mars, where humans live by in the comforts of advancement in AI. There's a woman named Carol who lives in the metropolis of Alaba City, working part-time by day and playing keyboard by night. And there's a woman named Tuesday who has run away from her home in Herschel City to escape the grip of her wealthy family and instead hopes to pursue music with her acoustic guitar. After a fateful encounter, the two decide to perform music together. Up against the AI singers that dominate the music world, the two of them believe that together they can convey their feelings through their songs. The anime itself has a musical theme mixed with the nuances of westerns in the future. The story presented feels so interesting with various stories of struggle and friendship that are at the core of the story of the anime itself. We will see how the struggle of the two teenage girls, Carol and Tuesday, in dealing with the various conflicts and drama that exist in order to achieve their dreams in music. The two main characters in this anime, despite having different personalities, have chemistry that makes every interaction between the two of them always interesting to watch. The music that is delivered in this anime is no joke, starting from the opening music, ending, and the music that is presented in the middle of the story always feels good to hear. The visuals of this anime itself look very impressive, with the background images depicted in detail. Overall, if you are a fan of music, then this anime will be very suitable for you to watch. Number 2 is Space Dandy. Space Dandy is an original anime made by Studio Bones and directed by Shinichiro Watanabe. The first season of this anime aired from January 2014 to March 2014, and the second season aired from July 2014 to September 2014, with each season had total 13 episodes. Space Dandy tells you about Dandy, a man whose job is to hunt down unclassified aliens and register them for a reward. It sounds easy enough, but something weird always seems to happen along the way, like change meeting with zombies, mystical ramen chefs, and adorable orphans. Hunting down aliens may not be easy, but it's definitely never boring. With the help of his sidekicks, the adorable robot vacuum QT, cat-like Alan Mew, and his slightly used ship the Aloha Oe, Dandy roams the galaxy searching for new alien species. Space Dandy is one of the unique anime, although it has the main genres of comedy and sci-fi. But in each episode presented, we will see a variety of different genres ranging from action, horror, psychological, and even romance. With a variety of themes and surprises that exist in each episode will make the audience not feel bored while watching it. The comedy in the anime also feels so funny and will certainly make the audience laugh out loud every time they watch it. Another interesting thing from this anime is the influence of the style of the 70s and 80s era, especially in the music presented. We will hear a variety of music with the nuances of the 70s and 80s that can make us feel nostalgic about old-school anime. The characters in this anime also have unique and different personalities, coupled with strong chemistry between characters that makes the story feel fun to follow. The visuals that are presented also look amazing, with a unique animation style that feel artistic, as well as character designs that are displayed in a variety of different styles. Overall, if you like sci-fi comedy anime that is unique and different from most anime, then this one is suitable for you to watch. Number 1 is Steins Gate. Steins Gate is an anime adaptation from visual novel with the same name made by PB and Nitra Plus. This anime aired from April 2011 to September 2011 with a total had 24 episodes. There is a movie that aired in April 2013. There is also an alternative setting of this anime, Steins Gate Zero, that aired from April 2018 to September 2018 with a total had 23 episodes. Steins Gate tells story about a self-proclaimed mad scientist Rintaro Okabe who rents out a room in a rickety old building in Akihabara, where he indulges himself in his hobby of inventing prospective future gadgets with fellow lab members, Mayuri Shina, his airheaded childhood friend, and Hashida Itaru, a perverted hacker nicknamed Daru. The three pass the time by tinkering with the most promising contraption yet, a machine dubbed the Phone Microwave, which performs the strange function of morphing bananas into piles of green gel. True miraculous in itself, the phenomenon doesn't provide anything concrete in Okabe's search for a scientific breakthrough. That is, until the lab members are spurred into action by a string of mysterious happenings before stumbling upon an unexpected success. The fun microwave can send emails to the past, altering the flow of history. Steins Gate is a sci-fi anime mixed with a thriller element that feels so intense but still interesting to watch each episode. The story of this anime is full of question marks, twists, and unexpected things that happen to the main character Okabe Rintaro. In this anime, we will also be presented with various references and conspiracy theories that exist from the real world regarding time travel, such as John Titor and the CERN organization. Another interesting thing from this anime is the change in the character and personality of the main character Okabe, along with the various conflicts that he must go through as he tries to save his friend from death repeatedly by using time travel. The visuals presented in this anime look good, with backgrounds that are able to be displayed in detail, as well as the appearance of character designs that look attractive. Overall, if you like sci-fi anime with time travel elements full of drama in it, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Well, it's 5 sci-fi anime recommendations from 2010 to 2019 that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys!